Back then we had standards.
Oh.
You know,
Hey, I wear tight jeans.
how tight?
Not like impossible to get on, but they're still leg hugging.
As long as I don't like. I seen a picture of 70s gangsters in nice suits, and I seen a picture of 2010 of gangsters, shabby clothing, and I just
Yeah,
wish
but I don't wear shabby clothing.
I just wish we had the clothes sense from in the 80s or 70s or
Yeah.
60s even.
I just like my. Anyway, we're back. We're going for it. We're on Revenge of the Cybermen. So it's going to be the last Tom Baker we do for a while.
Not sure how I feel about that.
No?
I think I'm starting to like him.
Well, I'm hoping you'll like the next one we go on to. Sylvester McCoy. I can't roll my R's. He rolls his R's, but yeah. I lost my train of thought. We will be doing more Tom Baker at some point, but
Yes.
I do want to. I want to get Ray experiencing a few more of the classic Doctors, and then we can come back to Tom Baker. So my plan is to eventually get through all the ones that are on DVD. Even if I don't have them, I will eventually start buying them. I've already bought a few just for this series, so I will continue, and we will eventually get through every classic Doctor, just not in the right order. I don't know what happened to my voice then.
Timey-wimey.
Wimey-timey. Yeah, well, there we go. Best way to watch a time travel show is in the wrong order.
Yeah.
So let's go with Revenge of the Cybermen.
So, when was the last time you saw this?
I haven't seen it all. So hang on. Subtract. Okay. So I haven't seen the whole story. I've only seen the first part back when I was in secondary school. So that was about 10 years ago.
So this should all be new to you, even after the first episode.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know if I might recognise the odd scene, but that I used to just watch like clips online back when I was young as well.
So last time...
Yeah, so literally straight from last time. Our heroes have no idea where the TARDIS are, but now they return to Space Station Nerva. Ah.
Of course we've made it. Did you think we wouldn't?
Well, in this past few weeks, yes.
There's really nothing that could go wrong with the time ring, except the molecular short circuit. Yes?
TARDIS isn't it?
So she
Well, it
said
probably
the
hasn't
past
arrived
few
yet. It's a
weeks.
little early.
Yeah.
Is that how much
No, you
time
see,
they
the
spent on
TARDIS is
Skyrim?
drifting back through time,
Or
Harry.
the past
Possibly.
stories?
Possibly. Maybe the past couple of stories, yeah.
No. Well, I'd rather like to have it. Well, you take good care of it, Harry.
Because we haven't seen them sleep yet.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's the point.
You knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know.
Bad writing.
I have no idea.
Yes. Yes, sometime. How long?
You're a doctor.
Not that kind of doctor.
There are nothing to okay. Next time it is. Nothing to indicate cause again.
He was just sitting against the door and collapsed.
You wouldn't have been left there for 2 weeks unless
That's all.
there was something seriously wrong here.
Didn't kill all the bugs. It's obviously Cybermen. I mean, the titles, they kind of give too much away half the time. They're dead, Dave. They're all dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Red Dwarf. see Asian or
This is Nerva Beacon calling Pluto Earth Flight 15.
just small eyes?
This is Nerva Beacon calling Pluto Earth Flight 15. Pluto
I have
Earth
no
Flight
idea.
15, are you
Yeah.
reading me?
Hello, Nerva Beacon. Read you clients clear. Drop over Tango Oscar Alpha, estimated at 1320.
Pluto Earth Flight 15, X notice urgent. This beacon is a quarantine zone. We have a plague infection. I repeat, we have a plague infection. Your dropover is transferred to Ganymede Beacon 1906.
From Ganymede to Titan, yes sir, I've been around. That's also a Red Dwarf reference. I had to get it out, seeing as we hadn't won like a minute or two ago, so...
That's pretty bad.
Hello, Nerva. Crewmaster Colville. I say again, Crewmaster Colville is doing a twirl. That's my brother. Is he alright?
Hold contact, I'll check.
Commander Stevenson.
Warner wants to speak to you, sir. Yes, Warner.
Sir, I'm in contact with the Pluto Earth flight. One of the crew...
That beeping's
wants to
really
together,
annoying.
Crewmaster Colville. What shall I tell him?
Take a potion, your HP's low.
Just that and nothing else. Thank you, Warner. Why don't you tell them the truth, Commander? I'm just following the orders I was given by Earth Center. Or bringing the beacon to the last man? If necessary, yes.
Well, I'm confused. Why is it Earth Central? I thought they were with the Time Lords.
Three of you doing
What,
work at
the
50
Doctor? Or
Yeah, I thought the
the
doc-
people on the space station?
Yeah.
No,
After that,
people on the space station are from Earth.
Beacon's job is finished.
So I thought the ring that the Doctor had was taken back to the TARDIS.
Inward bound ship has its
Ah,
US
yeah.
on its
Well,
side.
it's brought him to the space
Until then,
station.
there's a
That's where the TARDIS should be.
Should be, but it's
But
not here.
with Time Lords, oh, so they got rid of TARDIS.
So for some reason the TARDIS isn't here, and these guys seem to be acting
I
like...
lost most of my crew in these last
It's,
months.
so I'm guessing it's either
Yet a thing like that is
a
still
while...
alive.
They've got the wrong time,
Probably.
and it's either a while after or a while before the arc in space. Do you get what I mean?
Okay, so maybe this is the event that lead to into the Ark in Space.
Or are from after the arc in space. Maybe they've eventually woke everyone up back in from arc in
True,
space,
yeah.
and now the Cybermen have come here and started bopping shit up, basically.
Yeah. So we should see some recurrent characters.
Depending on how far in time it is.
Is it jam?
No, it's butter.
Controls locked.
You mean we can't get any further?
Is butter?
Those poor fellows couldn't.
Oh,
They were
Is it
trapped in the
jammed?
after end and let it die.
I got it.
Whatever did it might be on the other side of this door. There might be a way of opening it.
Look,
It's better than your HP potion joke.
It doesn't look like ours.
Well, of course it doesn't.
At least mine was a
Different
play on
point in
words.
time.
What can you tell?
Yours was an old man pun.
Still, that's one of the best
Possibly a
puns you
beacon
can get.
put in orbit to service and guide space shipping.
So this is before the time of the solar flares when the Earth was evacuated.
Thousands
Before.
of years before, hey.
Oh, I'm not even going to think about it. Let me get a headache.
All you
Well,
have to remember is that this
I've
is
already
where
got
we
an idea of
can't
how they get back
save
to the
time.
TARDIS then.
What is
Lock themselves in cryo sleep and just have it set to wake up
The TARDIS might be
back in the
shared
arc in space.
When their past selves leaves.
Yeah. Oh, Cybermats! Yeah, they were in the new series, weren't they? The little, like, Cyberman slug things. They were in the Matt Smith ones in
I think
in the
so.
shop.
Either that or they were just insects, but yeah.
This
I
is
swear they were in
Nerva
the
Beacon.
shop
I
one with
repeat,
James
this
Corden.
is Nerva Beacon. Hello, are you reading me? This is Nerva Beacon.
But they've been in a load of classic ones.
Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear?
Okay,
Because the fuck?
those costumes are worse than Power Ranger costumes.
Do you read me?
You can see the skin.
Professor,
I mean, unless they're meant to be masks.
are you sure there's no life on it?
On Voga, Of course not. How could there be?
I don't know, Professor, but I just picked up a call, and that's the only place it could have come from. It's the only place near enough.
Hallucinations, Warner. You've been sitting here too long.
Where did that rock come from, anyway? What system?
Nobody knows. It was first detected in our system 50 years ago, and it was captured by Jupiter.
So there could be life on it.
Impossible. An asteroid that size, drifting in the vacuum between star systems. Nothing could have lived under those conditions.
All the same, I'd swear that's where the transmission was found.
Warner, I'm an exographer. I've been down there. I set up a transmat station there. I spent the last 6 months studying rock samples from those quantities.
Logging it? Unidentified call, apparently from the direction of Bolton.
Oh, man. I said all along it was a mistake to keep this control room operating.
Commander Stevenson's decision, nothing to do with you, is it?
Every time that someone goes down that transom, there's a risk of spreading the plague.
The commander says this beacon is staying operational. It stays operational.
Bitch.
Tenant?
Yes, I think so. You two could put your weight on the door and stop it opening too suddenly. Don't want to lose my arm. I would have crashed it. So handy. Yes.
Through.
What's that slime smile for?
I don't,
Thank you.
it was kind of like a relieved, pissed off, and also thankful at the same time. There's like three emotions going on in that face at once.
I know it's impossible, but it happened. The information's right here on the electronic register.
Everybody in that part of the section had a place, and no one can be left alone.
Exactly. And the shutters were sealed.
So what are the Cybermen?
Possibly.
Unless it was the Cybermen that caused the plague.
Right. Come on. We'll have to check the tracks.
Well, all the Cybermen needs is dead bodies, don't they? They don't necessarily mean you need them alive.
They just... I think they still need the brains and stuff.
Well, can they reboot the brain with electricity?
I don't know. They're actually meant... Okay, his makeup doesn't look too bad. The rest of them just look rubbish.
But would you warn the human? Do you feel kinship?
No, Doig, simply that there are so many things which might go wrong.
Of course, it's a big plan. But it will work. You and I together, Margaret, will make it work.
Yes, but can we trust our agent?
We can trust in his greed. Gold buys humans. And we have more gold here on Volga than in the rest of the known galaxy.
But he has not communicated.
Better he should not at this time. The Cybermen may be monitoring our radio.
They're Gallifreyan.
The mention of Cybermen fills me with...
That symbol
You feel
is the seal of
because
Rassilon.
you've lived for too long in this underground
So why do
dark.
they look
So-
like that?
I have no idea,
Unless they captured...
but it's something to do with Gallifrey.
Right.
He's fine.
Yes, I believe you, Morris.
Now I'm looking for this string that pulls the
It's
Cybermen's legs.
like one of those like child's toys, the caterpillars that you pull along. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. I thought it was like that big. Johnson, why are you hugging a teddy?
That seems a bit half-assed.
The rivets have been taken out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Blind-headed.
They could have been loosened with a sonic vibrator.
Well, in that case, Warren's right.
No sonic
You
vibrator.
have to check every section.
Oh. So the Cybermat's caused the infection, and he's
Maybe he's causing
in
infection.
on it, or
I think he's making a deal with the
with the Cybermen.
Time Lords. People do with kind of frames.
Maybe.
Maybe the Time Lords have been affected with this virus. That's why they look like that.
Mm.
No, but the time ring is designed with the
Maybe.
We can expect it to arrive soon.
But Time Lords are stronger than humans. That's why they're not dead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why they were surviving if they had.
I said, get your hands up!
I'm the
Deja
doctor,
vu.
Sir James Smith. Harry Sullivan, we're traveling.
You'd better step in here, Commander.
What is it?
See for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Follow me. Come on, move.
He's dead, Jim.
What are you going to do? Get back. He's got the plague. This is the only way to deal with it. The man's sick. He needs treatment.
There is no treatment. All we can try to do is stop the infection spreading.
Sorry, gentlemen, I can't allow it.
You can't allow it.
My colleague is a doctor of medicine, and I'm a doctor of many things. You could examine me.
Commander, I'm afraid you'll have to kill these people too. They brought the plague in here.
Who's the homicidal maniac?
You say you're doctors. Did Earth send us in?
Yes, we're from Earth. We want to help you.
Help us. Did you realize you brought the infection through from the after section?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. How could we have brought it to the heat infected on our own?
Quite impossible. We had no contact with
I don't believe you've got the plague here, Commander.
According to our own medical team, we have.
Did they identify it?
They didn't have time. They were among the first victims.
Well, now you've got a new medical team. Well, Commander?
All right, you can scan me.
Thank you.
Oh, that's really bad acting.
That
You look at the gun.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Doctor and companions usually spot on acting.
Yeah.
Guest actors will
Once the infection
fluctuate
develops,
between
they've got a few minutes
episodes.
to live.
I'll help you.
That's a nice bedroom. Quite spacious.
It looks like a sort of like student room sort of thing. That like his electric hairbrush.
Have you noticed these rather strange scratches, Commander? Can't say that I have. All over the ship. Seen them somewhere before, if I can only remember where. Is it important? Everything's important. Well, what is it? I've just made a third interesting discovery about your plague virus, Commander. A third? Yes. One, it scratches people. Two, it attacks its victims so suddenly that they become unconscious before they can even raise the alarm. And three, go on. It removes tape from radio logs.
He's shitting himself.
Whatever it is that's attacking your group, Commander, it's certainly not a plague.
I've never seen anything like this before. Temperature's just shooting up and up.
Harry, my maker's pulse 120.
It's always the same. They just seem to burn up. Warner's lasted longer than most.
Strong constitution.
He's as tough as an old boot.
How long since all this started?
This is the 79th day.
And you had no outside help?
Earth Center decided to isolate us.
It's a bit ruthless, isn't it?
Well, they reckoned it was better to lose one space crew than take the chance of carrying an extraterrestrial disease back to Earth.
Who's your civilians? There's a Gelman. He's an photographer. Interesting. Planetary survey. Of what? Jupiter? I thought Jupiter had already been thoroughly studied. Yes, he's interested in his new satellite.
What do you mean on an R-13?
Turned up 50 years ago.
That's where the Cybermen are.
Beacons out here.
Bet you.
A lot of the great circle traders haven't got
Any
on their
chance?
chance yet. What's it
Probably
called?
not.
The
Maybe not.
Omnibus originally
I don't know, it could
Germans
be.
renamed it Voga.
Ogre. Has he been down there?
Kelvin, he set up the transmat. Why?
Ogre. Ogre. What planet of gold? Yes. It's all coming back to me now.
Well, what's coming back to you?
Cybermen. That's what we're up against, Commander. Cybermen.
He pretty much gives it away all
But surely,
straight
Doctor,
away.
Cybermen died out centuries ago.
They disappeared after their attack on Voga at the end of a cyber war. Not the same thing as dying out, Commander. They're utterly ruthless. Total machine creatures.
Yeah, they keep coming back.
Hard to destroy a machine than it is to destroy a human.
So they're years advance in the future.
And they're using Morse code. Maybe
Yeah.
Morse code's undetectable by
Radio frequencies.
or computers. Ah,
Now they could
the Cybermen.
radio can pick up Morse code.
Then maybe their computers are too advanced for something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm afraid it's had it, Doctor.
Better take over the control room then. Yes. Just as I thought.
You mean the two puncture marks?
It's like a snake bite.
You mean venomous?
He's been injected with poison.
Poor man.
If only I'd been quicker, I might have saved him.
How? Is there an antidote?
The matter beam disperses human molecules. That type of alien poison might be separated and rejected.
Alien?
Now where are you going?
I smell a rat.
You know, I sometimes wonder if your friend is quite right in the head.
If the doctor scented a rat, Commander, he'll find one.
But no, he's not really right in the head.
never has been, never will be. That's what makes it fun.
A lot of people claim that David Tennant was the most human of all the doctors.
Of the modern ones, yeah. I'd say the Fifth Doctor was pretty human.
Well, the cricket.
Ah, what a lovely hairbrush. I'll make my hair a bit more... Oh, he actually went to! Okay. Oh.
Why wasn't it? Oh, you used a sonic screwdriver to get in.
So in the classic series, Cybermen did have a weakness.
Gold?
Gold.
What? It deactivates them?
It like jams their circuitry or something, makes it hard for them to breathe.
Breathe.
I think the idea is it just basically fucks about with all their circuitry. Well, he's going to sit on the bed then. He thinks it might be a Cyberman. Oh, so unless he's not with the Cybermen, he's just trying to hide from them. Or he's just got it as a precaution. Because you can't trust a Cyberman. I think he just electrified that grate so that maybe a Cyberman couldn't get through.
No, I think he's locked it so he can poison the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows the doctor's underneath the bed.
Yeah, okay.
Where are we going to put him, Commander?
No good saying you think that as soon as it happens on screen.
I said it before it happens.
Said it as it was happening. Do you want the rest of them?
Sure.
So,
I'm done.
Radiation caused severe distortion. When the computer dealt with all original errors, it was found the intensity was minus.
So the question is, will the sonic screwdriver work now?
For...
The door.
there's only one way to find out, and that's to wait.
Solar readings should be independently taken when controlling this area.
I guess not.
Come up magazines which departed from the ship's surface.
Oh, did you see that?
Zeros, X20.
Well,
The intensity of radiation caused severe distortion.
You could see the green screen through the cyber map. You can't there, because I think that's an actual prop. But when it was going over the pipe, you could see through it at times. It was like semi-transparent. Oh dear.
to the next one.
On to the next one. It's, at the moment...
Not much is going on.
Yeah. I mean, it's intriguing. I'm wondering what's going on. But...
A very slow start.
it feels kind of weak at the moment. Especially in production values.
Yeah.
The acting's a bit the cybermat just then was a bit... Why do you even need to green screen it if you've got a prop? I don't know.
Maybe they find it hard to get it over the pipe using a bit of string.
Yeah. Or they just got lazy or something.
Yeah, it does feel slower than what I would expect after all this story so far.
Especially if it's like a season final.
Oh, wow.
It's like the end of season 12, from what I can...
Yeah,
or is there maybe one story after this? I have a book. Yeah. Last episode of season 12, and then we go on to season 13. So it's like a bit of a anticlimactic... So far, I mean, it's 4 parts. Let's not judge it by just part 1. We just give
normally you have
how we feel at the
a
moment.
good opening.
Yeah.
And normally the second or third one that seems to be slow.
It's like, it's intriguing, but it's not like, ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen. It's just sort of like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'd like to know what's happening, but I'm not like, ooh, what's going on? Shit.
But
yeah.
Can you remember much?
No, I didn't remember any of that, to be honest. I remembered that those weird looking... That's another thing I don't like. The effect on the Gallifrey. The people, if they are whoever had the Seal of Rassilon, the Seal of Rassilon in their Iron Man areas.
Just.
Yeah, but it's the Iron Man area. I call it the Iron Man area because it's. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Maybe it'll be better. I'll try batteries again at some point, but I think it might not work anymore. Because I tried them that one time and it didn't work. But we're back with Revenge of the Cybermen. The cyber want their revenge.
But what revenge are we talking about? Revenge against the Doctor? Or they just come back? That's what they call revenge.
Probably the latter. They probably didn't think that far into it. It was probably just, oh, that Cyberman story. What should we call it? Revenge of the Cybermen. Yeah. Like, the Dalek episodes tend to have a pattern. And it's always something of the Daleks. So we've had like Day of the Daleks, Planet of the Daleks, Genesis of the Daleks, Remembrance, Resurrection, Relent, Roulette, Dalek Roulette, Nation. That one's obviously not true. But let's go.
What about in New Who? Do they keep that same pattern with the Daleks?
Not really.
No.
Sometimes they have victory of the Daleks.
Alright.
Jitters.
It wasn't even paused for that long.
It's paused for like 2 or 3 minutes. Glasses, ooh, down the eyes.
Take off your socks.
I don't know if... Oh! I don't know how long that's been doing that. But I forgot to click on the thing, so it was frozen for a bit. I really don't know why it always freezes. That's annoying.
So last time? Yeah, I see what you mean. We can see it. I saw it.
So it's freezing?
No. I'm on about the green screen.
Oh, yeah, the green screen. Oh, well, it still freezes over there. When I seem to click on the DVD player, the webcam will freeze.
Oh.
But if I've clicked on the webcam, it doesn't seem to freeze. Which is odd. But yeah, did they really need green screen for that one part?
I don't know why they did it.
No. I think he threw the gold at it. Oh.
Where's Tinkerbell where you need her?
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of like something that happened to a character in the Sarah Jane Adventures, which is literally like one episode, but still. You won't know. People out there might know. Oh, I forgot to put the glasses back on.
That's your so-called play, Commander. It's just things still dangerous stuff. Still not anymore. But there are bad to the other, Commander.
Dum dum dum. Oh. Oh.
She's like, seriously? This thing?
Well, still, a snake could fuck you up. It's a poisonous one.
Yeah. But just his look is like, really? This?
It's not working.
Has it gone wrong, Doctor? Sabotage. Someone's taken the Pentalion drive. But who? Who removed the tape from your radio line? Who used Cybermen to murder your crew? And who's destined to break all communication between this beacon and Volga?
The Master. No.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was the Master. Because he had that look about him.
He doesn't appear too often in the Fourth Doctor. He does now and then. He's very big during the Third Doctor.
Have you heard of like John Sims?
No.
And apparently he might be coming back.
Don't be giving me spoilers!
You would have found out either way. I'm not sure if it's definite or not, but
I don't scroll through Facebook. Not that we're like a week away from Series 10. The only thing I go on Facebook for now is to upload the full videos.
But it's just a rumour. I mean,
okay.
There would have been pictures.
If he comes back now, and I'm not surprised, I blame you.
Okay.
I want to know who these guys are. Because they might be Gallifreyans. There's something to do with Gallifrey.
You're set for that. The Cybermen are moving.
It's too soon.
Our human agent reports they will soon have taken over the beacon. We have perhaps 4 hours to complete the sky backer.
That's impossible.
4 hours, Margaret! When all our dreams are ended.
The Sky Striker is ready. But the bomb-head has to be tested. And then it'll take 4 hours to fix.
Then we must gamble, Margaret. The bomb-head will be tested when it strikes the beacon.
Very well. I'll send for every available engineer, Morgan. At once.
Well, you want something done.
Yep. They're gonna get electrocuted now, aren't they?
Quite a hurry by the look of it.
Or, okay, unless it... Yeah, no.
You take that section, I'll look down the trench.
You could see it though, couldn't you?
There isn't time to wire this in. I'll have to hold it the position. Ready?
Oh.
Is he blind?
I think that... Okay, so he hasn't fucked up his face, but I think Might just be. He's just scared. His hair's caught fire. She's like, "It's still there. It's still there. My fabulous curls. My flowing okay. Ah. So are these the same balls from the Sontaran one? Or is it just like a different location?
Probably location.
Pardon?
Probably location. Is it?
No, but I mean, because
Here I am trying to save
the
you.
last time in Sontaran it wasn't in a cave.
Mm.
So is it like a different set of balls that they've come to? Or does like the cave eventually just erode away and so in thousands of years it's just a green land or so? Oh.
No, it's it's on the asteroid. Oh, yeah.
Are they not on Earth?
No.
Oh, okay.
I might tell you, my girl, you are the one that's popping off.
The only problem is, how do we pop back? We're rich, Sarah. Rich beyond our wildest dreams.
So how can Cybermen be on the asteroid if there's gold everywhere?
We haven't seen Cybermen on the asteroid.
I know, but you think that's where the Cybermen
You'd
are.
think, yeah, maybe this is where these peeps are. They're in caves, aren't they? So... It's a really fast boat for rowing.
Rich. Buy myself out of the Navy. Quiet and practice in the country. Solid gold stethoscope.
Put it in your pocket and don't tell the doctor.
And don't tell them. Too late. Don't you guys speak? Your mask's slipping there, mate.
Put that gun down, Kelman. All right, Commander. Go ahead and shoot. Neither of us can miss at this round.
It's closed now.
Oh, no. That's right, Commander. I'm going into my cabin. You can lock me in if you like. Just don't try to stop me. Well done, sir. Walk right into it.
My next door neighbour's talking really loudly. Don't know if it'll get picked up or not. Are they on? They're on like a fucking like roll train kids little train track thing. It's like a little kids.
One of those things you
train
see at
track.
Western Supermare.
Yeah.
We take it as feared by Cybermen because gold is lethal to them. How? The perfect non-corrodable metal. It breaks their breathing apparatus and in effect suffocates them.
Huh.
Lovely, Professor.
There you go.
Now,
They breathe.
Or they have equipment that does the job of breathing and the gold affects that equipment.
Mm.
Possibly, that's what I thought.
What have you done with the Pentalion drive?
Noisy ass
I don't
neighbours.
know what you're talking about. He's lying. I think he's
Well,
lying.
it's Friday
What
night.
are you doing with that? This?
That's the point. And we're sat here watching Doctor Who.
Don't make me depressed.
I think our friend
I'm
is
already
lying.
depressed.
He's doing fine. I don't know what you mean, but time for walk.
Trying to get every last drop out of that. That is the stupidest monitor design ever.
Epiphobic energy discharge
Oh.
between the beacon and
Cybermen.
That means the humans have recently used their transmat beam. Yes, leader. Time to docky.
I always said time to drink.
Reporting parties of a forward hatch.
Doctor, why?
Although I'm not sure about the black one.
He's meant to be the cyber commander
It
leader.
looks like a wig. Because it got the. It just doesn't look right.
I know what you. Yeah, it's meant to be the leader. It's like the brain on the ones in the modern series.
You were from the beacon. Why have you come to Volga? Was it to escape the plague?
Yes. Yes, that's right, the plague.
You're lying. And now tell me the truth.
No, I'm not lying. I had the
When the
plague.
plague had done its work, there was to be
I think we've done
left
a
alive.
Dalek and Cyberman hybrid
You were not
before.
among the
No.
four.
Well, you arrived after the plague.
There you go, BBC.
And the doctor put me in the methadone to cure me, didn't he, Harry? That's right.
Just give them you should give them the ideas, not put the ideas out on YouTube for other people to give to the BBC.
Humans are on the beacon now. If you refuse to answer, you will suffer. And then I will ask
See
you
this
again,
pole?
when you
I'll
will
shove this
answer.
where you don't want it to go.
Humans are reported to have some intelligence. When Boris, leader of the Guardians, asks you a question, it is not wise to refuse to answer. Take them out and put them in confinement. I'll question them later.
So they're the Guardians, but
The Galaxy.
highly doubtful. Guardians of what,
Greetings
though?
of Chancellor Tariff.
Boris, there are matters of importance I might discuss with you.
And what's their connection to Gallifrey?
Yes,
I'm not aware of anything of such importance, Chancellor.
I am. And as always, Boris, I look forward to our meeting with the keenest pleasure. So I've sent our fastest skimmer to catch you.
That was a cool effect.
Yeah.
Service commander, there were certain crimes.
I mean, we didn't notice it because it was quite done.
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Thank you.
But that's good, that's what it should be like.
Hmm.
You shouldn't notice the effects. Unless you're like you and you actually look out for the effects. But you missed that Cyberman originally.
Who are you going to tell us where that Pentagon drive is?
You're not frightening me, Commander. You won't shoot. But I have every right.
Shooting in the kneecap.
Hmm.
He wouldn't die, he'll be in a lot of pain.
Don't shoot, yeah, don't shoot, just hurt him.
Cybermen. And I say it's an instrument for analyzing mineral elements. As the exographer carries on. Look. Leave it, don't shoot, Commander.
Stop it. Princess, do something.
After you've been bitten, Kelvin, you'll have just 10 seconds to remember where that tent can is. If you want to live.
Creepy ass smile alert.
It's really evil of the Doctor, like dark.
Splendid.
Because he's controlling, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. No, I think it might be remote control.
Because of the gold that were in this mess, just thinking, well done.
Gold's a very soft metal, isn't it, Sarah? So if we can find a decent bit of rock, we might be able to file through.
Well, we can't just sit here glittering, can we?
I thought she was going to try and break off one of those bits of rock, and I was going to say, if that rock just simply breaks, you fucked up, BBC.
Yes, I have a report that two aliens, two humans, have been seen in the upper gold mine. What? By ancient tradition, your guards control the gold mines and the routes to the surface. If humans have set foot on Vogan, it can only have been with your connivance, Boris.
You have no proof of this absurd allegation.
Nonetheless, I believe it. Whatever is happening at the gold
See,
mines, Boris,
whenever it cuts to one of them led down or dead, it just looks like a life-sized Chucky doll type
I
thing.
know your ambitions, Boris. I know you see Vogan
It
has
just
the
looks
power
like a
against
toy.
any stories on the planet in the galaxy.
It's like one of their sex
Why
dolls.
should we remain forever underground, hiding from the memory of something that happened centuries ago?
Because this way we survive. While no one suspects that Vogan
What happened
is
ages,
inhabited,
years ago
this is
then?
the famous planet of gold. We remain free.
Free! You have the philosophy of a cringing mouse, Carl.
You're a gambler with a mad thirst for power.
Oh
I no
shit.
longer trust you as a guardian.
Shit's gone down now.
Vasily Militia, I
Pimp
take
slapping.
over control of the gold mine.
You dare to challenge the traditional authority of the Guardian?
To maintain security,
The
Boris,
galaxy.
the militia are moving into the gold mines.
I know, you can't help it, can you?
Your men are outnumbered, Boris. And the troops have orders to crack any resistance. If there is any bloodshed, remember it will be on your hands.
I shall have you removed from office for this.
Well, that's one way to open it.
Yeah.
Why not break the chain?
Yeah. Worry about the actual thing later.
Because the chains actually seem to be thicker.
Thinner.
No, yeah, the thin around their leg are thicker than the chain.
Yeah. The actual shackle is...
My ankles aren't thick.
Wait a minute. I could break off one of her skeleton. I might be able to use it as a lever.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare be able to break rock with your bare hands. Use another bigger rock to break it, maybe. Throw a big rock so it goes clunk. But if she just goes clink... Okay.
On your positions while I take the shoulders and try Have to keep in this section at all costs. Try and find out guys like all our years of work that have been for nothing. I agree.
But like some sort of civil war going on or something?
The question is, they fall into Taran's hands. He might learn too much of our past. They have to be silent. Send a detachment to deal with it.
Not necessarily civil war, but
Right.
Rebel faction? Yeah.
I forgot what the name was. Pirates.
Rebellion?
Pirates have it. When they turn on into the leader.
Mutiny?
Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Getting a signal on the radar screen.
Yeah, well, mutiny means everyone on the ship going against the captain.
This is a Nerva beacon to approaching craft. How do you read me? Over?
I don't read you, I hear you.
It must be a spaceship. Look, it's coming directly towards us. Keep trying on this. This is Nerva beacon to approaching craft. Do you read me? This is Nerva beacon. Would you kindly give your identity signal?
See, I can't see if he was smirking a bit or if he was kind of scared.
I think he was smirking.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know why you're complaining. I got you free.
Why didn't he wear shoes? Or did he took it off, okay. So I say, did the gremlins take their shoes?
Come this way.
And here on our tour of the Stalagmite Caves is Stalagmite Lane. Oh shit, the prisoners are gone.
Let's all calmly walk this way.
Yeah. I mean, don't they ever speak to each other?
This happened quite a few times before.
Yeah. Yeah, let us not speak of this. The captain must never find out.
And
No, we
you
can't
hear
hide.
behind them.
Look, trapped. Over there.
Oh, they fire.
They say, yeah, they're trapped between the two factions. Or were they all just trying to shoot at
I think they're
them?
all trying to shoot them.
Yeah. Unless maybe just that one guy was an enemy and you got shot or something. I don't know. They all look...
They all look the same.
Yeah.
That racist? Oh, you can see the mask.
That's what I mean! You can see the mask in the past episode. That's why I said it's been shit from the start with in terms of like budget quality and makeup design. There's like...
It looks like a penis. Must be a Johnson.
It
Nerva
does.
beacon. You are approaching Nerva beacon. We are in quarantine by orders from...
It's gonna fuck you up now.
I repeat, we are in
Penetration time, bitches. Let me dock with your ship.
Do you have rear parking? Oh, she's a big girl. She can jump down herself.
thought you shouted Harry then. Just gotta dive in the water and hide under the water. We can't now, but
One thing about you,
Cliffhanger.
Harry, never want to stick up for yourself.
cliffhanger?
Finish us off.
Okay, maybe not.
Who said that?
Yeah. They are. Bolex. I don't know why these guys are trying to save us, Sarah, but I ain't complaining. Dive.
I would start clapping. Well done, guys. You did it.
Yeah.
Or would that be a Siggy moment?
Yeah, that would probably be quite ziggy.
I haven't seen them myself, Captain. Are the Guardians resisting our militia?
Not in the galleries. They are holding a defensive position outside the guild chamber.
I expected Boris would make the guild chamber be responsible. Let him hold that for the present.
Undetermined assault is all that is needed to occupy them.
Let me see the two human captives. If Boris has committed treason, I might give him the job.
Yeah, so these lot don't have the Gallifreyan logos around
You think he is a
their
traitor,
necks.
Councillor?
What were the cataclysms of our ancient past, Captain? We survived down here only by regarding all outsiders as stars.
Penetration time. You don't actually see penetration. Oh.
Lock the door.
Yeah. And take him with you. Or no, tie him up or something.
Good grief.
Bullets won't work.
What? Oh, he shoots it from his forehead.
He's got head cannons. I completely forgot they had head cannons. Oh dear.
I'm just gonna sneak around.
Yeah. I'm not here.
How did they shoot it before? With their fingers?
No, they've got guns half the time.
Oh.
In the modern ones, they've got like a
yeah.
Metabee type gun from Medabots. He's not dead. The amount of times he sleeps on the job, he's not dead. Oh Christ, you've seen them?
Yeah, I didn't want to make a noise.
No, that's cool.
They believe in wasting food. Gotta get all the food.
Just block that on top of them over there and I'll get... Or, no, the plates there, yeah. And I'll get rid of them later.
So, what do you reckon?
Halfway through, it's...
Let's pick it up a little bit.
A little bit. It's still shit.
Yeah. I didn't expect that from you.
They've done better on masks and stuff. You can see the skin under the eyes.
Forget about production value.
Okay, story.
More about the story, just the story.
I'm confused as to what the gremlin things are. I don't really care about the humans too much at the moment. They don't. I don't know if I can't tell if the dude in the black suit is good or evil. Like, it seems like they're trying to make out he's evil.
Yeah.
But could that be a red herring? It's an alright story at the moment. I wouldn't say it's a good story. I wouldn't say it's a bad story.
It's not a story you would rewatch.
Not anytime soon after. I mean, we'll see what the other two parts have got for us. Maybe it's just got a slow start. But especially for a series final, it feels a bit
Yeah.
bland. Anyway, we'll see part 3, maybe it'll pick up. Cybermen are here now, so maybe this is where it actually picks up. And we're just going to go straight into it, because I did make another intro, but I left the fan running, so we kind of fucked that up. So let's just go.
Any idea how they do the openings of these classic Doctor Who's?
These are probably computer made now, but the first original opening was done by just taking a camera and recording the image of what the camera... So you know, like, if you've got the image of what the camera is on screen, and then you point the camera at that, so it's kind of recording its own image, and you get that, like... That's how they did the original. Bum, bum. He's dead, Jim. Although he's not, because he's the main character. See, you can see, like, the outside of the set. They didn't even try to cover it to make it look like it was space. I mean, well, they did there.
We have neutralized them. They are necessary for our plan.
See, he is with them.
What are you doing, Captain?
This is the stranger I reported. Calls himself the Doctor.
And because of him, our plan was advanced.
It had to be. He was interfering. I'd just like to know who and what he is.
So I'm going to touch him up.
He will have one?
He dropped them like they were poison. He's not like...
It's not just going to wake up. Why do I have crumbs in my shirt?
Yeah. Who the hell took my jelly babies? And why have they thrown them over me? Didn't even eat them. Weirdo.
I'm tired of you consider vulgar.
That's
How's it
supposed to
going?
mean something to us?
Sergeant,
What's your mission here?
mission? We don't have any mission. We just came here by accident, didn't we, Harry?
Yes, that's right. Nothing to do with us, really.
Okay.
We're to start at the beginning. Well, our plan was to find the TARDIS.
Okay. I thought, how, wait.
Hey, speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil.
What do you mean? Is that, did they say that, or?
No.
Yes, this is a shot.
They got two of the guards and they got the Doctor in the middle.
Yeah.
One of them was doing this.
Yeah.
Doctor was doing this. And the other one's doing this. The three monkeys.
Oh.
See it?
What's your
Oh.
Bogus go.
Okay.
I don't know why they added that.
I thought you were just trying to like reference some other film or something.
No.
And you, Doctor, and your two friends will help us in this fight. That is why you're alive and being fed. I was wondering why you hadn't killed us.
We don't have to help him. They can't. You'll discover who's mistaken, son.
They'll antagonize your captors.
Especially if they can shoot you from their head. They can literally shoot you with their mind.
We detected an operational discharge from the contact area. Explain that.
Well, that's what says to him. He beamed his two friends down the Durga. I tried to put the transmat out of action, but he managed to fix it somehow.
It's sort of like he can't deny it. It's like,
Yeah, that was me. My bad.
it's me. Hello. Green screen behind them. So they're on a set. They're not actually in caves.
No.
Your city scum will be badly beaten.
Unless we are provoked for us, then we shall sweep you aside.
Look, I've done it.
Are they anything to do with Gallifrey?
Maybe we'll see. The Doctor hasn't seen them yet.
Yeah.
And you have been summoned straight for war for your resistance.
That's why
That is the seal of Rassilon, I swear.
There's one with a tank snack. Very well. But return as soon as possible. Once the detonator cycle commences, it cannot be stopped.
You know something. Oh, he thinks you incriminate. Incriminating him what? Some plot against the state. Against me.
Well, you only met Boris for 10 minutes.
You've got to be ridiculous. My suspicions about Boris are hardly in discrepancy. Oh, we had this. This city we're in was once the survival chamber for our people who've lived here ever since unseen, safe from further attack through the Cybermen. You know of the Cybermen?
Well, yes, I've heard of them, but they're meant to have been wiped out ages ago.
The doctor said that
Yeah, I don't think she's met them before, because the third Doctor never met the Cybermen.
The madness of his vanity brought down the vengeance of the Cybermen upon his king. You will come with me.
That was easy.
Which one?
Where are we going?
To the coal mine. It's time the Boris...
Harry. Yay!
You see a little smile on his face.
Make sure you pick some up this time.
Everything's of interest to me.
I can see him picking it up, and then it comes in handy later on against the Cybermen.
Yeah.
Then what is it?
It's like, oh, that's a lot of gold though.
Yeah.
You're just a pathetic bunch of tin soldiers skulking about the galaxy in an ancient spaceship.
Okay, that clip of him saying that was used in a fifth Doctor Cyberman episode.
Nearly wiped out.
Because of Boga and its goal. If humans had not had the resources of Boga, the cyber war would have ended in glorious triumph.
It was a glorious triumph for human ingenuity. They discovered your weakness and invented the glitter gun.
Glitter.
Just as gold-plated souvenirs that people use.
That's what you can basically do, just a bit of gold dust.
I think you're right.
That is why Boga must be destroyed. Before we begin our second campaign,
Oh, there's to be a second campaign, is there?
we have enough time to ourselves to build an entirely new cyber army. And this time, Doctor, it will be invincible. Cybermen
Cyber grab! I've seen this. That image is familiar to me.
They've got hydraulic muscles, and of course hydraulic brains go with them. Now, I'm correct about what this contains, and should accidentally drop. Now, I want some information from you.
Cybermen seem like a bit emotional, don't they? Just like, I think that was a complaint amongst like fans that were like the old Cybermen were quite emotional. But
Well, they were still early humans.
that's what I was thinking. I suppose if you look at it that way, that they're still in the middle of their development. But I think honestly, I prefer classic Cybermen to modern Cybermen.
Why is that?
Because they're a bit more emotional. Because they used to be humans. Daleks I can understand being completely void of emotion. But Cybermen, I like that they've got rid of all the emotions that don't...
Gone to sleep again.
Right, that's twice in this story. We need like a counter.
What was he gonna do? Oh!
Ah! You shot my hand! Will you try to chop my gun?
Take him away. Oh, no, you don't understand. I must see Boris. You're in danger, all of you!
Cyberbomb. The most compact
Cyber bombs.
explosive devices ever invented.
Because they were made by the Cyberman. Not just
They're
bombs.
usually banned by the Armageddon
It's
Convention.
like Batman and his bat
Cybermen
bombs.
do not subscribe to any theory of morality in war. Our calculations indicate that two bombs placed in the central fissure of Boga will fragmentize the planet.
Fragmentized. Oh, well, I suppose we can't expect decent English from a machine.
Brian the bottom. Two bombs should be sufficient. Three will make certain.
Now what are they?
What was that like?
He's just being so cocky throughout the whole thing. So like, oh, is this these guys again? Well, I
It
don't
seems
show
a bit
fear.
sassy to me.
Yeah.
You mean it? We
That's what I mean.
Well, then you'll get to know enough.
Now that, if it was wild-
Showing off in front of Cybermen.
And when we reach
He's showing off his old enemies. He wants to show off to the
Yeah.
humans in front of the Cybermen.
You will have 14 minutes. The time period for the red zone. To reach your target and save yourselves by the time back beat.
that is not long enough.
14
Why is he giving them time to escape?
Anything else before we
I
go?
don't know. Because he eventually becomes Jigsaw and he just likes playing games.
Will be immediately detected, and the bombs exploded by means of these. Manual control.
Thank you.
Out down. Have command. You doctor will leave first.
Unless it's like, unless they want, unless they want to blow up wherever they're sending them. Maybe the Cybermen are against the gremlin creatures.
Casually, not a care in the world. He's still fucking trying.
Yeah, maybe it's Cybermen versus gremlins, and the Cybermen intend to blow up the caves.
So they can't use the gold against them.
Well, that's the point. The caves are meant to be made of gold. I suppose just not this part. Maybe we'll see in a minute. Maybe the Cybermen can't go to like certain parts of the cave, or... Oh no. Oh no. Ow.
Time to attract your attention.
So, do each know that the other is here, or?
They do now.
Well, yeah, but it's like, were they aware of each other's existence before now? Like, did the Cybermen know the gremlins were? These gremlins just confuse me. Well, they won't anymore. I thought they were like playing the Death March then. Just like, why play? It's like, we don't know half these characters. Where did they go now? I thought they had the way to be able to blow them up though.
Not a word of it. Once we reach the explosive zone, we'll have lived our usefulness.
Yeah.
So what do we do now? Keep moving. Give their radar scope something to follow.
All warriors report. All the missile opposition has been crossed. Excellent. They are now 100 meters below the surface.
Oh, it's changed.
Yeah.
That's more confusing.
Of no importance now. It's part in our operation.
Is that is it an actual monitor or?
What's your connection with Wolverine? We were working together. We wanted to lure the Cybermen into a trap. What's it? They're wasting time. The Cybermen are planning to blow Boba apart.
Okay.
The beacon, of course. Horus has a rocket aimed at the beacon.
What? How did it get to all the doctor?
I keep thinking he's about to say bacon.
The Cybermen are here. They've landed on the first level. We've suffered heavy casualties and need reinforcements. How many Cybermen are there? 2 at least. Our weapons have
He's like, bitch, I told you.
Horus's rocket is our only chance. The beacon has to be blasted out of the sky. So we must detect the Cybermen with every weapon we have. Very well. You come with me. We must speak to Boris.
Not the most like efficient clothing for living in caves, is it?
Mm.
I'm guessing that's just Cybermen theme back then. They didn't learn anything, so. Did you see the one in the background?
So why would the Cybermen stay there?
I think my idea is that
in the caves.
Yeah, shouldn't they just be transported back?
Maybe they need to be close enough for the radio signal to reach from the
But that'll just destroy two of their own.
detonator. Casualties of war. Cybermen didn't.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, literally.
You not recognize Tyron, Chief Counselor of Vilga?
No! You're all wearing the same masks. And the same clothes. I mean, Jesus, no originality in clothes. Oh shit, she's gonna go back and they're gonna try and blow up the ship that she goes back to.
Boris, all of God. Enough. You should have better, Tyron. It's not to use force. Planet is being attacked, Boris. And it's our Vulcans to fight together, not against each other. Boris, is the rocket ready to fire? The bomb head is being fitted now.
Vogon.
The Cybermen have already landed.
That's from Hitchhiker's Guide.
I tried to warn you. Once you're on the beacon, I couldn't delay them any further. This rocket is as big as Boris. Very well, I'll show you. Where's the girl? She's got more than the doctor, of course. We're going to start firing missiles. I think what rates now. If that girl reaches the beacon and starts blabbing about the rocket, the Cybermen will explode their bombs.
They're reusing the same clips.
They are. Okay, now that is just cheap. This is the episode where the budget ran out.
They spent too much on the previous ones.
I think they're reusing the same set as Ark in Space. They're reusing clips. Maybe back then series finals wasn't such a big deal.
See?
Yeah, and that was the clip of one of them helping them up the stairs, just closer up. Oh dear. You're struggling to
And
get...
she falls over again.
She's not even wearing heels, is she?
No, she knows how to work it. Kind of.
I'm guessing, yeah. Boom!
Average progression rate is 50 meters per minute. Excellent.
Excellent.
Is she crossing her fingers? Yes, she's crossing her fingers.
In 17 minutes. Distortion on our radar
Ah,
scope.
Yeah.
The three humans who are carrying out bombs can no longer be identified by separate signals. That is of no importance now. Even the data believes they will be given time to escape before our bombs explode. They do not know the detonators will fire when the countdown engines will break.
Go back to the transmat, get your ass back down there, and warn them to get the fuck out of there.
His team have been working on it for 2 years. And now we've lost the race by minutes.
There might still be a chance. If that rocket can be fired before the cyber bombs are in position.
Traffic reports a delay in putting the bomb head. No, we've lost our gamble to them.
You're insane, Boris. You've brought about the destruction of our race.
What is your race?
Freedom, Taryn. Freedom from fear. Freedom to live as Vulcan should on the surface.
Well, yeah, Vogons,
Towering
but
like worms in the
that is the seal of Rassilon in his chest.
He's in the company of such a scheme. A double agent, a despicable traitor, a murderer of his own kind.
I am right here, you know.
I thought he was like grinning. I thought he was more like, well, thank you. There's some of my best qualities, don't you know?
Get down into that central shaft and stop the bombs being fired. The Cybermen hold the entrance. There's no way past them.
I should think there's another way down. Wouldn't you come?
Only the central shaft runs that deep, and the galleries don't connect with it. It was wide. A cross shaft was bored to provide ventilation.
When the shaft was widened.
I'm trying not to laugh at the word shaft.
I've been trying.
So don't say anything, don't say anything. We already made a penis joke about the rocket. That's enough. And why are they all together? Surely, if you want something to explode, you go on different weak points throughout the planet.
Maybe there is like a weak part of it, or like the deeper in the, if it's by levels, the further down you go, you'll get more. I swear they said there's levels to this place. Okay.
But only the central shaft can go.
Yeah.
Had any more bits of that idea, Doctor?
The deeper we go, the heavier the concentration of gold.
Before long, it must start affecting their radar picture.
Then what? Well, it's an outside challenge. We can get back without being detected. Take a Cybermen.
Giggity.
All right now, Commander?
Yes.
Once for about 50 meters, and the rocks wild. Pretty dangerous.
In that case, we'll send our expert.
No.
God damn it.
Bum bum bum. I love obvious music cues. How many more are they going to send? We've reused this same clip 3 times now. Can we go up the stairs at any point?
Sorry, Doctor.
Oh, you didn't piss yourself, did you, you dirty old man? Couldn't hold it? Couldn't go before we left? Oh no, someone's blocked up this cave with cardboard.
I wonder if these buckles really would explode.
If you are going to test it, go over there.
It's blocked. That's no use. We'll have to turn it back.
I bet it's going to be like the doctor on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe? Because he's like by a wall that's blocked. Or does he just keep going up? I don't know.
He saved him. He saved Harry.
Oh.
Pulled him away. Can't say the same for the doctor.
Yeah. Oh shit. And he lost his life in the process. Okay. It wasn't so bad after all. Now we'll never get to see the true man that was on the inside. Hey, Doctor. Well, at least something good came out of that rock slide. Oh, shit.
Again?
3 times. 3 times in one episode. Story.
If that comes undone, will it automatically explode?
I think it is set to explode if they try to undo him. Because that's what the guy was saying. Are you sure these will really explode? I don't want to try it. Okay, it's picked up a little bit.
Yeah, now I actually want to watch the last episode.
Yeah, they should have just made it like a 2-parter. The first 2 parts were pretty unnecessary, and you're still struggling to even get to a 5. We'll see how the final part goes before I rate it. But at the moment, it's kind of working at a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite underwhelming for a Cyberman story.
Yeah.
Especially since we could have probably done a better classic Cyberman story for your first classic Cybermen, but
Yeah.
just the order that we did this in anyway is the way it happened. Anyway, what's your thoughts? Or is that it? Just you just want to know how it ends.
Yeah, just get it over and done with.
Is that in a good way or a bad way? Is that
a bit of both.
I want to know what happens, or let's just get this over with?
It's a bit of both. I mean, the first two were boring. They could have put in one bigger episode, but it has picked up a bit, and it's like, okay, it's all coming around circle now. What's going to happen at this point?
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to the next one.
Well, onwards to the next one. Next time. Let's just go straight on with it. Fan? No, good, thank you. Now let's just get straight on with it. For Revenge of the Cybermen. I might even keep that bit in, just for the joke of forgetting the fan.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's see how this ends. Part of me wants to know, part of me just wants to get it done.
But for all those who have seen this before, tell us what you think of it as well.
Yeah, no, obviously. We have one regular commenter.
That one guy, thank you so much.
Yeah. And he's very informational.
Very resourceful, isn't he?
Yeah, he comments on all the behind the scenes stuff. Like well, I'm only just getting to it now. He commented and said that the reason Robot felt so different in tone is that it was the same producer who carried on from... It was basically what I said, as if Russell T Davies had stayed for one episode of Matt Smith.
Yeah.
But the Third Doctor's last producer stayed for one episode of Tom Baker, and then they swapped over. So we were like 90% on the mark, we were just a few generations out. So that's why Robot felt so different.
Well, thank you for that insight.
Yeah. I can't remember I better look it up. Give him a shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to our homie.
That was resolved pretty easily.
And now he wakes up.
I wasn't really asleep. I was just pretending.
Did you make the rocks fall, Harry?
About that.
And he's laughing his ass. I think, sir, Doctor, I think you might have a concussion.
Harry Sullivan is an imbecile!
No, I was not expecting that.
I think he might have a concussion. But anyway, thank you to Adam Darren for all the information he gives us.
We thought you were still up there, and she actually wanted to warn you about the rocket.
Stupid girl.
Harry, I'm not with you. You see, it seems that Kelman, he's dead by the way, but Kelman was really working for the Vogan, and he got the other half, the Cybermen.
Titty battle names.
Sounded kind of a little bit common then. Like a little bit of commoner slept through? Slipped through.
Listen. Commander, if you were to keep on going towards the sector, you could draw the radar track away from the rest of us. Yes. Meantime, Lester and I could take the cross shaft and attack the Cybermen from the rear. What with? Gold. Plain old-fashioned gold. Well, listen. Agreed. Right. Good luck, Commander. To you.
So I'm the one on the suicide.
Yeah! It's... Well, I suppose...
Can't we just pick straws?
He's the oldest. He's got the less time left in this world.
The Vogan attackers have been driven off with heavy casualties. Intensify the radar signal.
Sorry, what?
The signal is difficult to interpret. What depth have the bomb carriers reached?
See, if it wasn't for the subtitles, we'd be fucked with whatever he was saying.
From the detonation zone.
8 minutes from the detonation zone.
The accursed planet of gold will be utterly destroyed.
Okay, so they just want to get rid of a planet that's of gold.
Of course they do. Is there any weakness?
No, but it makes sense why they're trying to blow it up now. I didn't make the connection at first.
We've got about 5 minutes. I know we've got 5 minutes. How much gold have we got? Not enough. It's supposed to...
Harry, you got some in your pocket.
Harry, what's that big bulge coming out of your pocket?
I'm happy to see.
I hope so, Harry.
Because that's stealing, and stealing's bad.
Stealing is very much against my morals, Harry. Even though technically I've stolen quite a few times. But
That's either here or there. There.
I expect you to be the better man than me, Harry. I raise you not to make the same mistakes I did as a child. Why Gallifreyan? Unless they just literally chose it as a design choice.
Well, that'll be very bad.
I know.
That'll be way cheaper than...
But, like, maybe this was before it became the Seal of Rassilon? But even then it's stupid. But you can see it on that poster, can't you? You can, but he can.
Councillor, we are beaten.
We're fucked.
Our people withdraw, refusing to attack the Cybermen again. Order them back! Command them! I'm sorry, Councillor. We need time to regroup.
Ooh, everyone's yelling.
Why are you shouting? I'm stood right here. Indoor voices, people! So do we go up the stairs now?
Yeah, they're finally going up the stairs.
So were we just... There we go. So they just stood at the bottom stairs for like 20 minutes even though everyone's dead. It's raining gold. Geronimo! Hugs. Oh.
What?
They've got to try and rub it into the chest.
Oh, I thought they could sprinkle it.
No, I thought at first, but when they jumped down and they're struggling, it made me... That was too close of a close-up.
Come on, Harry. Run for it.
Oh! Well, that was out of nowhere.
Very heroic.
Heroic, stupid, and kind of random. He didn't really show any signs of suicidal. I mean, I can understand what they were going for. It's sort of like, if I save you...
Yeah, they should have paced out a bit slower with him deciding to...
Yeah, but still. Or maybe shown, like, inklings of it when they were coming up with the gold plan. Like, he's really like, this isn't... I really don't think this is going to work, Doctor. Yes, it will. And then he sort of gives the Doctor... As the Doctor's walking away, he gives that look that only the camera sees.
Yeah.
Information flow from the surface has ceased. The countdown has stopped. Select video picture Apoga. Detonation by manual control.
No, you don't fucking go up there.
That green screen behind
Shall I destroy the human female detonation? It has failed.
They're playing Operation on it.
I love how that supposed scanner thing is like just a sticker.
Could argue it's been frozen.
Yeah, true.
See, this is where it's bad when we have to give Doctor Who excuses.
Yeah. I mean, Power Rangers is a different story. You expect us to try and come up with excuses for it.
Yeah.
Your plan failed. The doctor's
Ha ha ha, Nina.
your best plan. is to get
See, the Cyberman seems like really sassy. Like, you arguing with me, little girl.
Someone led you into a trap. They've got a rocket in the right place.
You lie.
So stick around.
You lie. If I
See?
think they had such a rocket, they would have used it by now.
Someone knows when I left. Someone said the rocket.
German. So they have a rocket. But they have nothing.
So they have a rocket. Big deal.
The rocket has a malfunction. Therefore, this information does not affect our plan. We shall proceed. Boga will be destroyed.
Okay. Say something about the sign.
Oh, please don't call me human. Just talking with you very nicely, thank you. Is that your rocket? The Skyscraper, yes. You deliver our enemies into my hands. Now, you have you. We can stop.
Wait, he hasn't turned around fully yet.
Before you do anything rash,
It's on their tables. It's there.
let me take a chance at that.
It's there.
Cybermen myself. Yourself, you've been alone. Give me just 15 minutes. If at the end of that
I don't like the Vogons.
well, then you can
Stupid.
fire your rocket. You've already done so much.
Contradictory.
Why did you risk your life again in this way?
Because I'm a
I have a
doctor.
young friend on
Oh.
the beach. Sarah Jane, the girl who was here. She risked her life to save mine. At least I can do it like 7% risk of her. Just 15 minutes. Is that so intolerable? 15 minutes.
Harry in the background.
Take your time.
Okay.
There's just one other thing I need. What's that? A bag of gold. Oh,
They casually have it.
Yeah. Where was he keeping that?
I'll try.
Looked like it was left on the floor.
I thought he just went like that and pulled it. Like, I guessed from his pocket, but
They're gonna fire it anyway.
what a batch!
Quite rude.
Very.
Point of impact. 27 degrees, 7 minutes north. 160 degrees, 20 minutes east. The crust is weakest at this point. Velocity at impact, 10,000 light units. Calculations indicate that maximum
I mean, it's a good thing,
beacon will
but why
attain
haven't
that
they killed her?
velocity 7 minutes before impact.
I mean, logically, as Cybermen, why haven't they killed her?
1,000 kilos per unit. Excellent. Then the plan will be executed.
You must witness your friend's destruction before we kill you.
See, instead of saying yes, they need to say
The
affirmative.
alternative plan will work. When the beacon
So they're very sassy Cybermen.
Yeah.
we shall be watching
The sassy Cybermen era. That's what this is.
but you
Revenge of the Sass.
Like, I know they were a lot more emotional during the Fifth Doctor, but they weren't this sassy. They had that little hint of, like, sassy emotion to them. But, okay, grab her, get on the thing, and go. Oh, you didn't see her. See the way they filmed that? It looked like he teleported
Yeah.
and saw her.
Yeah.
Listen, Doctor, the Cybermen are holding this beacon with bombs that can smash it into Boga.
We've got about 9 minutes before the Vogans aim their rocket at us. In the control box. We'll see what we can do.
So, has all the other humans dead now?
I don't know.
Because there weren't that
I
many
mean,
to
or is
begin
this even still the same? Is this? I mean, is it supposed to be the same
with.
arc as, or is it just meant to be a similar looking space station?
I want to know how to get back to the TARDIS.
That's what-
We haven't seen it.
I always assumed,
It takes
just
us back
from
to the TARDIS.
just from reading, that all the stories were connected, yeah, and that I'd read that they reused the set from the arc in space. So I assumed it would be the same arc, and that's how they get the TARDIS back at the end. I don't know. We've still got a little bit.
7 minutes. Don't worry.
I mean,
Will mean more than the end of the Cybermen. It will mean the start of a
10
whole new
minutes
life
about.
on Boga. A new regime. That will be for the
Well, it's going to be quite a
This was
very
my idea.
fast
I planned it
ending.
all.
Yeah.
I shall be the people's liberator. You came very close
So
to
you
being
could have
the
stretched
destroyer.
out the last two parts over the 4 parts and ignored the first
People
two,
who turned to me, they were big,
and just
big
have elements from the first two.
Any news from the doctor? No. I will expect a will. 5 minutes.
There's no point filling it with gold dust. It won't attack the Cybermen.
Just you wait and see.
He's anal probing a Cyberman.
We'll start at the end.
She has been freed. One of her friends from Boga. Perhaps the Doctor.
Obviously, the Doctor.
Zero thrust. Increase 10 levels. If it was the Doctor, he will make a further attempt to thwart my plan. Therefore, he will still be concealed of all. That's the forward compartment. Locate and destroy all animal organisms.
Video's still recording.
Control response normal. Engine response affected. Thrust 5,000. Engage hyperdrive.
Yeah, it's not warp speed or anything like that. It's hyper speed and hyperdrive. Time to play remote control cars. Who the hell left this Cyberman down here?
Is it meant to have a screaming?
Oh, they can't breathe.
No.
He's struggling to breathe. I guess. Again, making excuses for you, Doctor Who.
See,
Please let me be right.
so what I would have done here was take all the insides out, put the suit on. You can see the freaking chest moving. He's breathing.
I saw it as well.
Oh, just end. Just please end. You've ruined it.
You're struggling for a 4 now. And the last 2 parts have picked up. Budget-wise, it's shit.
And everyone's like standing back, but we're not getting involved in this.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, should we help? No, okay.
They're on his side.
Oh yeah, because they've not got the Gallifreyan logo. Please, someone explain this to me. Terrible at names. Adam Darren, if you know why they're using... Is this just
Google
like...
it.
Yeah, but then it gives them a reason to comment. Comment, please, people. Hello. Okay. Okay. Did you see that, or did I? As the Doctor turned, he put his own hands behind his back as if he was getting ready.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah. Oh, little to the left. Oh, would you stop?
See, what I would have done was got one of the other Cybermen, take out the insides, climb into it, and pose as a Cyberman.
Ah. If that's, I mean, if they've got like, if they're made of metal, it might be all like metal and exoskeleton and stuff. It might take a very long time to do so. They're not quite as hollow as Daleks, so you can't just sort of rip out the slug and just climb in the chair.
Oh, you see his hair.
One of the worst actors to use in green screen, probably. Just because of how fluffy the hair is.
Why is he walking with his hands on his hips?
Because he's sassy! He's a sassy Cyberman!
How long have we got, Doctor?
The speed at which the rocket is approaching 2 or 3 minutes.
The Rogan rocket?
That's right.
See, the only good thing about this is the Doctor, Sarah and Harry.
Yeah.
And I will admit that the 2 humans... The one
Not bad acting.
they were... Him and the one who sacrificed himself... They haven't pissed me off one bit.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed them enough. I wouldn't say they're the greatest, but I've enjoyed them.
Really, you must have tied it wrong. Wait a minute. You're right, they're listening.
Good, that rocket's getting too close. Hello, Volga. This is Never Beacon.
Doctor, is that you?
Commander, tell Boris the Cybermen have abandoned the beacon. He's to aim the rocket at the cyber ship.
But Dr. Boris is dead. None of us here knows how to operate its controls.
Does he not teach anyone?
What you want?
I heard what he said. Then why did you ask?
Commander? Yes, Commander. There are 2 levers on the left of the panel.
Yes, I've got them.
Oh, he's just trying to remember what the control panel looked like. He's literally just like controlling it in a game. Ooh. See, they should have had a shot of the station and the ship just sort of clip the top of it.
Yes, so we're just heading for the biggest bang in
Oh.
Biggest bang? Really? Really? In history?
No, I don't think so.
You ever heard of the Big Bang Theory, my girl?
What does that mean?
I could make a comment, but I'm not going
He's floating on the Cybermen ship. Much more starboard on it.
to.
There's a missile on our top bar. And don't stop it. Deploy urgently.
Oh shit! So that
There's
gravity.
yeah.
Yeah, that gravity.
Everything's falling down. Not every, no, just down.
Because
Gravity.
well,
Physics don't
obviously
work.
the metal that the Cybermen ships are made of are heavier than no gravity.
No. Very cheap budget, that's what it is. Even like, we cannot make an excuse for
I'm
that.
not making an excuse for that shit.
Yes, we are aware of it, Harry, very much so, and we're loaded with Cybermen.
She's really pissed off at Harry at the moment.
Well, she's not pissed off, she's just about to die. So like, Harry, we don't have time for your shit, just listen.
Coming straight towards us. Going to hit. It's going to hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
It looks like they've just got rocks on a wheel and they're spinning it in front of the window. It looks like they've attached stuff to like a spin, like a drill. Are they like going around the planet, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Using gravitational pull.
Yeah, and we will never see it from the outside. Nope. Oh, well, kind of. Not really.
Yes. I think she'll settle down nicely in orbit now.
Oh, oh.
Where the fuck have you been?
Yeah! About bloody time. So wait, is this not the same space station as Ark in Space? They've just reused the set. Did he get in without Sarah? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was about to leave them then. Okay.
Just stand there, come on.
Oh, no.
You're welcome.
Get back on Earth.
I don't know.
Left the Brigadier space-time telegraph system and told him not to use it unless he had a real emergency on his hands.
You used it.
He has. Come on, Nicholas. I say, what about the commander? Are we going to stop and
Okay. So I'm guessing this does lead straight into the next one in a way. But that one I don't have. And that one isn't actually part of this series anyway.
But why did the TARDIS just come out of nowhere?
I don't know.
It's just...
I mean, I suppose she knows where the Doctor is at the end of it, but yeah, no.
Why wasn't
no,
TARDIS already
no,
there for them to come back?
no.
Because the ring was specifically told to
take
return
them
you
to
to
the
the
TARDIS.
TARDIS.
I mean, I'm guessing it was like a couple of hours off. But then how did the if this isn't Spaceship Nerva from Ark in Space, how did the TARDIS get from Spaceship Nerva to Spaceship where the fuck is this?
Oh, questions with questions. I'm not sure how I feel about this one.
Neither am I. And this is coming from me.
I think it's slightly
It's a
better than
letdown.
Robot. But not by much.
I don't know. Because...
What, you think Robot was better?
Yeah. Because Robot still had the charm of being the first Tom Baker story.
Yeah.
We got to see him go through his little mini doodally phase as he's regenerated. We got to see him meet Harry and their bond slowly grow, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm a Power Ranger fan, so the giant robot doesn't affect me as badly as it affects you. I just see it as like, okay, they tried something different, they didn't do well, but fair enough, I suppose. So,
Yeah.
I can't remember what we rated Robot, but
I rate this as a 4.
I'm giving it a 4. It's
So much you
because
can...
I'd say 5 is an average episode.
Yeah, Robot was 5. This is...
Yeah. So, well,
It's got to be on Robot level. Either just a little bit over or a little bit under.
It's under Robot. I think this is the lowest score we've given, definitely. We haven't given it... I don't think we've given anything as low as a 4 so far. I mean, it gave us enough material for the video. It gave us quite a bit of... And if that's... Where's the mouse? There we go. It's still there. It gave us quite a bit of material, but it was a bit shit. I mean...
Yeah.
And especially as it's supposed to be... I mean, I've got a book here. Mark Campbell's Doctor Who The Episode Guide. And according to this, it's the last story
of season 12.
Of season 12. And the next one would be the Terror of the Zygons.
The Zygons.
Which I only have on video. And I don't have the DVD. And I probably don't have the money to get the DVD before we next record Doctor Who. Which is why next time we will be going on to Spider-Man Jump! Ow! There was a door in my way. So, technically not part of the same series as the rest of the ones we're going to watch after it. But it's the last episode of the series before the one we're about to watch now. But it is the first Ace story, and we're going to watch Dragonfire. Because the Seventh Doctor's my favourite Doctor. And it's from about this point that it slowly started to get darker.
Right.
Or the Doctor did, at least. So, next time, moving on to Sylvester McCoy. This time was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you in a couple of Doctors' time. I'm sweating.